Yo, what's up guys? Terrell here. I'm Terrell Game Vlogs. I'm here to bring you Sket Dance episode review. Just to quickly explain, knowing me, nothing's ever quick, so this might be a long video, but just to quickly explain, the reason why I'm doing Sket Dance episode reviews now is because, for one, George told me, and I know A&N did a news article telling me that Sket Dance will go on for the rest of this year, so I know for a fact that it's going to keep going for the rest of this year. But also because the Bakuman stuff will end by the end of this month. Like, by the time we hit April, Bakuman Season 2 will be done. So I figured I'd replace a simulcast with a simulcast. Mind you, Bakuman never had a legal simulcast, but we are getting the DVDs eventually. Media blasters, what the fuck. But yeah, so we're getting those eventually. So I figured I'd go ahead and kind of do the transition. This month will be transition month. So for this month you'll be getting Bakuman and Sket Dance episode reviews. But by the end of this month, Sket Dance should be, I mean not Sket Dance, but Bakuman should be over, so we'll just go from there. The other reason why I'm doing Sket Dance of all the other shows I could do, like I could do Naruto, I could do One Piece, is purely because I can't stop, like, enjoying the show. Like, I am thoroughly enjoying the show. And I figured to go ahead and start it this month. I could just wait until next week to start the episode reviews, but you know, March will be Sket Dance Bakuman month, and then, you know, Bakuman ends, and plus they did have some crossovers, so I guess that is something to look forward to. But anyways, also, I don't think Sket Dance, and for those who are thinking, oh god, that means he's gonna do Sket Dance reviews for a while. No, because Sket Dance probably, the anime will probably take a hiatus after this year, purely because Sket Dance covers a lot of its chapters and episodes. Like, the happy birthday stuff that's been happening since last week and this week is like, I believe, 5 or 6 chapters, and it's only been 2 episodes. Like, Sket Dance covers like 3 chapters at a time in its fucking, in its own damn, in its anime. Its anime covers like 3 manga chapters per episode, and it's weekly. But if you're covering 3 damn chapters, obviously, you're either gonna have to put in filler, or you're gonna have to take hiatuses so the manga can have, you know, more space and they have more material to work with. Sket Dance is only like 5 years old, so it's about a little bit over 200 and something chapters, I believe. So yeah. So anyways, plus that they did reveal some stuff in terms of the anime, like A&N. Apparently show like this article where we're gonna get introduced to 2 other characters, and just from just the names of them, I know one of them is Agata's sister. I don't know who the other one is. There's a couple of spoilers I do know, but I'm gonna go ahead and mention that because they put it in the damn Shonen Jump, and if you look at the article, it fucking spoils the names. And if you're a fan of Sket Dance, you'll know that it's like, oh look, Agata. That's probably a relation there. So I do know a couple other things, but we'll just wait until we get to those. But the fact that Saya Agata is confirmed to show up in the anime this year probably tells me in the future we're probably going to get to see the School Rhapsody thing, which is like 7 chapters in the manga. So I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. But anyway, so the Sket Dance episode reviews will start today, even though the episodes come out on Thursday, because honestly, it's gotten to the point where I watch Sket Dance before I watch Naruto. Naruto and Sket Dance come out on the same day on Crunchyroll. But anyways, link for the Sket Dance will be in the description. I don't expect these videos to get a lot of views, but I don't do it for the views. I do it because I like the damn series. So essentially, we will get to episode, I believe this one was 47. Yeah, which is Happy Birthday Part 2. I might be referencing Happy Birthday Part 1 because 2-parter, and they obviously correlate with each other. Essentially, this episode, when we already got the mind fuck that he's not related to Rumi or his mom, and his mom's not his mom. And we now know that Haru and Renosuke, I believe is his dad's name, are his real parents, and that his mom and his dad died on the same day. I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of it in the manga, and the anime was on point to a T. I mean, last week's episode even covered the whole One Guy's Quiet Day Off, which if people don't know what that is, that's the prequel to Happy Birthday, where you go through that entire part of the chapter thinking that's Boston, and you find out at the end, it's like, oh, this guy looks like me. It's like, oh shit, that's his dad. You know. But I think the coolest thing about Happy Birthday to me, I will honestly probably say it's my favorite lighthearted flashback. in the sense that, because a lot of people who like Sket Dance will tell you that Switch's backstory and Boston's are like their favorite. Switch's can't be my favorite until we see the lighthearted half of it. Because up until this point, with Switch's, we just saw all the dark moments of his backstory. So, I think Boston's is my favorite right now, period. Switch's is a close second. I even like Himiko's. As generic as it is, I like Himiko's. But that's getting off point. But essentially the episode, we find out kind of the full reason how Renosuke died. He saved the little boy, which was pretty cool back in the whole One God's Quiet Day Off. He saved Tatsuke, which, if anyone knows the Japanese word for save me, it's Tasukete, and his name is Taisuke. Get the joke? It's kind of funny. But, I don't know, like, I really enjoyed the episode, but it's still a hard episode to watch. This week's was, because it's like, you had to see Boston get his ass whooped twice by the same guys. And it's actually pretty fucked up for many reasons, because you get to see Boston go through this fuck everyone, fuck the world mentality he kind of gains just because he's just aggravated about how the way his dad died. Because it's like, my dad died saving this guy. And you know, most kids would be proud of their parents, and I mean, he admits it. He's a little proud of his father, but he's still mad because his father left him. You know, he lost his father and his mother on the same damn day, and he finds this out on the anniversary of their death, which just happens to be his birthday. That's fucked up. Period. So I like his flashback. I like how it gives his current mom and his sister a little bit of sense of character development. I will agree with the sentiment I've been hearing about Boston's sister. Her voice sounds so weird in Japanese. It's like the most off-putting voice. I don't know if that's intentional, but like, it just doesn't sound right at all. And the best time you can tell is at the end when she like cries and she calls Boston a dummy, and because she's all sad and happy because he's home, and he still cares about her to the point where he even knew that she was going to ask for something to eat and he bought it beforehand. Like, it's a sweet moment, but her voice acting skills really are shown to be that kind of bad when you hear it. I fucking love Boston's mom now. I love both his moms. I love his real mom for something we're going to see later. Like, actually, probably like next week or the week after. Probably next week, though. Because it's something she does, and she's a badass for it, and I fucking love her. But I actually love his current mom a little bit more, mainly just because we have more time with her. And his father shined through pretty well, and you kind of get to see that Boston by nature has his dad's traits. So when he says fuck his dad and fuck his dad's traits, what he's really trying to say, the problem with that is, and the reason why he can't ever turn away from it, and this is why I liked it so much, is because it's his traits, period. Like, even because he was a nice guy, we saw before he even found out about the truth about his parents, he had the same personality as Renosuke to begin with. And honestly, for a 15-year-old, he took the whole "I'm not your real mother" thing pretty well. And it kind of shows Boston's maturity about it. Because that's the thing about Boston, I always like. This is one of my favorite things about Boston as a main character. He is pretty mature for his age. Considering out of the current Shonen Jump heroes, he is the weakest. And I do mean that. Like, he's the weakest Shonen Jump character in terms of strength. So a character who is this weak in terms of physical attributes, because even in the times he gets his ass beat, Boston can't fight. Himiko makes fun of him for it. That's why I like him as a main character. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm just saying, that's, to me, the fact they gave that Boston's an interesting main character because he's a character who's very mature for his age and very smart. He just has no physical attributes, which is the absolute opposite from what we're used to. Because we're used to just dumb main characters who are retardedly strong. That's usually how it works. I like the fact that Boston is a smart main character who's weak as shit. He's kind of a nice contract for the Shonen Jump heroes. I don't know, I just really enjoyed the episode, period. Like they stuck towards the manga for everything. Like, everything is on point in terms of canon material. I fucking love the character. Yeah. Oh, also the Tsubaki thing at the end, which almost everybody knows is Tsubaki. Like, I didn't even have to say that. That the fact that Tsubaki's personality and even the way he looks is all stemming from the fact that Boston stuck up for him when they were younger, like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, it was out 2 years ago. So I find that funny, and people think that's the mind fuck, and people think that's the reasoning behind the opening. For those who haven't seen the manga chapters, next week is going to blow your fucking mind, because if you look at the scene, where Boston is protecting Tsubaki, even though they don't know that's Tsubaki, and it's implied it is, though. I mean, you can tell. I mean, even at the end of the fucking episode, they show him putting in contacts with his haircut, and it looks totally like Tsubaki after that. There's a mind fuck, and if anyone catches it who hasn't read the manga, my God, my God, your mind will be blown next week. But it's kind of hinted. I mean, just looking at Tsubaki with longer hair and glasses, you can kind of see the mind fuck that's coming. But if you get it, good for you. If you don't, it gives you something to look forward to. But yeah, this is my first Sket Dance review. I'm gonna keep this up. I want to make this series more popular, because I'm hoping at least either the anime or the damn manga gets a license in America. And because it does, it means that everyone can fucking watch it now. So I'm gonna link it in the description. It has all the episodes. If you're a premium member, you can get that shit in 720p and 1080p. If you're not, I think literally the only episode you wouldn't be able to watch is the newest one. It's the only episode you wouldn't watch. So literally the episode I'm reviewing for this week, you wouldn't watch until like a week later. But everything before that you should have access to, because as I said, Sket Dance doesn't have a license in manga or anime, so it should be fun. But that's that. Happy birthday part 2. I'm enjoying it. We only have Happy Rebirthday next. I like the cute maid thing at the end with Himiko, because I have a bias with Himiko. Fuck y'all niggas, I love Himiko. I love all 3 main characters, honestly. But anyways, I actually got to come up with a catchphrase for Sket Dance. I actually do have to come up with a catchphrase. I will later. This is first review. We'll see. We'll see as we go on. But anyways, this has been the Vlogs again from your boy Terrell. Hope you enjoy this. Tell me your thoughts on me doing Sket Dance reviews. I don't expect these to be popular, because honestly there's no Sket Dance love on here. And I need to change that. I don't know why, but I really, really like this show. As simple as it is. I think I like this show as much as Sam likes Gintama. By the way, I still need to catch up to Gintama. I watched I'm at episode 23. So anyways, Sket Dance, come on, Sket Dance ending. I don't know. I got it. Party, party, hallelujah. No, that's not. That's an ending song. I can't do that. Anyways, keep on helping people? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna save him. Taskete. Yeah, there we go. Taskete. Because that's where the joke for Sket comes from. From that Taskete mean, which means save me. So when he says I'm gonna help in that scene, he says Taskete. Sket from Taskete, which means save me. I don't fucking know. I'll see you later, guys. Peace!